Well, what is up, YouTube? So today we're going to be reacting to woman eats up to 2 pounds of rocks a day. Strange addiction. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I hope y'all enjoy.
My name's Teresa. I'm 44 years old. I live in Bedford, Virginia. Pretty day today. And I'm addicted to eating rocks. I don't think I would be able to function every day if I didn't eat some quantity of rock.
Yeah.
Teresa has been addicted to eating rocks for more than 20 years. She was initially attracted to the earthy smell.
I was just out walking one day. I had no intention of biting into it or chewing it, but I did, and once I did that, I was hooked on them.
Now Teresa can't go more than a few hours without eating rocks.
Look at them teeth. They was built for eating rocks, boy.
And the earthy taste. I actually like how it feels on my teeth when I'm crunching them up.
How's she still alive?
I'm very worried about Teresa. When your body can't handle what you're putting inside of it,
I thought that was weed in there. Them rocks.
it's gonna rebel against you.
Teresa's favorite type of rock is a mixture of several minerals, including granite.
Really, this is a health condition. Some people think, and once again, I think it's PCOS. But anyway, they think that they get nutrition from the rocks because it's minerals and all of that. They think they get nutrition from the rocks, and they do not. But it's like a mental, or like a health condition, or whatever it is actually. But yeah, she thinks she probably getting help, or she getting minerals or something from it. But you ain't getting none, no nutrition value from eating rocks, man.
Uses a hammer to break them up into bite-sized pieces.
This is about the size I like it because it's not as hard to swallow. I would normally take a piece like this and normally just put it in my mouth or bite on it, or just put the whole piece in my mouth and get the earthy taste off of it. I will eat them in front of anybody. I'm not ashamed of it, so it doesn't really bother me. I eat it at home, of course, watching TV, movies, in my bedroom.
Imagine you think like, damn, this is a great movie, man. I wish I had some popcorn and chips. You feel me? Some popcorn or some chips to eat with this movie. Nah, she go grab a bag of rocks and start numbing on them bitches. Imagine you go to the movie, she's like, no. You know how when you go to the movies, you're not supposed to have no food or drink with you? Imagine she goes to a movie and they say, ma'am, let me see your purse and make sure you're not having any snacks, bro. And they see a bag of rocks. She brought her own snack. That's hilarious. That's disgusting. Nah, it's funny.
Driving down the road, I do eat more rocks when I'm nervous or upset.
Like, damn, you gotta smack that mother with a hammer. Why are you biting it with your teeth? That shit throw me, bro.
It does like bring me down and makes me feel more calm.
When my
I was gonna say something bad. I don't know if I should say that, but he looked like he do stuff to little kids. I ain't gonna hold you. He looked like he's like, that's not nice to say though, but it looked like, I don't know. We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it at that. My bad, y'all. Sorry.
mom eats rocks, it's kind of like she goes to La La Land. She doesn't seem to be paying attention to anything going on around her.
He scared me.
Teresa even drives up to an hour away to reach the rocks that make her mouth water.
This is one of my places that I come to get the rocks. I like it because it's actually in the dirt banks and it's really good pieces for crushing up and eating. Other people have told me to worry about animals using the bathroom and things like that, or oil leaks or anything that might get on the rocks, but
straight off the ground is wild. Straight off the ground. Straight off the ground. Straight off the ground. Bro, and don't come for me talking about some, well, you get your vegetables straight out the ground. Before my vegetables hit my plate or hit my mouth, it's wash and rinse. You can't even say that.
I don't care to wash them.
Teresa's addiction to eating rocks hasn't come without a price.
I've had a tooth break before from eating rocks. I have a few choking experiences while driving the car. Actually, pieces lodged in my throat, and it scared me. I've had a lot of stomach pain. I've had blood in my stools and trouble with going to the bathroom.
I've told my mom.
Imagine you gotta poop, man. Imagine you gotta poop and you get these large ass rocks shoved like coming out your butt. Like what? Like what are you doing? What are you doing? Like you eating rocks, man. I don't get it. Yo, can't welcome in. Centrell said Mokziee eat butt. You know, a little bit. Only yours though. But anyway, let's get back to the video. My bad.
Many times what could happen to her, she's taken it pretty lightly, I think.
He actually aggravates me. Anytime he finds my rocks, he throws them away. Don't throw them away, please.
W son, man.
I think it's going to take all of us, her friends, her family,
his name Andrew.
everyone to say, you need to put these away.
I'm not ready to stop, and I don't think there's anything that would make me stop.
Teresa has been eating rocks for the past 20 years.
I've tasted dirt, cigarette ashes,
I've tasted dirt and cigarette ashes.
treats, but nothing tastes the same to me as the actual rock.
Her addiction has gotten so bad, she can't go a single day without consuming rocks. Teresa's children are scared her addiction is harming her and want to
something look wrong with her children. Something is wrong with her children. They both look off. Like, I'm not trying to offend nobody. They both got something going. Am I tripping, chat? Am I tripping? Is something going on with the way we gotta see the chat? I swear we do. Bro, they throwing me. Like, they look off. And no offense to them, man. And I know that sound offensive. I know I can't really do much about it, but they look off. The mama look totally fine. I'm like, we do gotta see the dad. Maybe the dad got like far apart eyes or something. I don't know. Maybe some got it. I don't even know.
Her addiction is harming her and want to convince her to get help.
I'm afraid that my mom won't be around in our future if she continues eating the rocks.
How do you know if you're chewing on your rock or it's not your tooth or something?
I know it's not my tooth because I would feel my tooth if it comes out. And it wouldn't taste the same either.
I'm afraid you might choke on it.
I'm not going to let myself choke.
What happens if a rock goes down and cuts your intestines and you bleed internally? You could die from that.
If they catch it in time, I'm sure it would be fine.
And if they don't? It just really bothers me because I've already lost my dad 3 years ago, and if you continue eating rocks, I'm afraid I might lose you. It doesn't even seem like you listen to what we tell you.
I listen to what y'all tell me.
But you don't care?
No, I care.
Me and my mom are very close. I would be broken if something ever did happen. I really think you need to quit.
Why you think so?
Because it's not healthy for you.
That's me when my mom be trying to smoke them cigarette and cancer sticks, them vape thingies. I'll be like, mama, put this shit down. Put it down. That be me all the time. Like you, when my little sister be calling it battery juice. She walking around with battery juice. She's smoking battery juice. I think it's funny, but dead seriously, your kids ain't doing nothing but trying to help you, man. Just put the rocks down. If your kids even see it as an issue, you should want to stop for them.
It could really hurt you. I think you should get a doctor's opinion, and you should think twice about it.
I'm listening to what y'all say right now.
So how old is my little sister? She is 16, turning 17. She's 16, turning 17. That's the, she not my blood sister, but she my sister. I see her as my sister. She live for her, but she practically, I'm going to see her for the rest of my life. That's my little sister. But yeah, the mixed girl who came in, that's my sister. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen her, but.
I'm taking it all to heart. Guess I'll listen to what the doctor has to say. The kid's opinion matters to me. They lost their dad. I know that I need to be here, and if they tell me I need to do something, then I'm gonna try to do it.
Her family and friends have confronted her about her addiction and want her to see a doctor. Teresa agreed, but doesn't think she's ready to quit.
My main fear is that the doctor might say, stop eating the rocks. I'm not really looking forward to her saying that.
That's your biggest
You're experiencing some stomach discomfort, correct?
Just pain in general.
Just pain.
Yes. It doesn't really bother me that much, so.
Pain doesn't bother you?
No, ma'am.
That's an unusual response. Are you aware of what eating rocks may do to you?
She ain't dumb.
Not really, no.
Okay, you take these, which are your little pieces, okay, that you've ground up. When you swallow them and you run them through your system, you get them down to an area where they can accumulate. They don't necessarily stay small. They can form concrete. And now they get to be this big, and then they get to be this big. That could cause your death.
I've thought that all the rocks have passed, but just knowing how they stick together and can form into concrete, that does worry me.
So,
She said, one rock a day keep the doctors away. No.
are you ready to do anything different? Even consider anything different?
Considering it, yes.
The biggest problem.
Dr. Say, are you ready to do anything different? She said, are you ready to consider anything different? She said, I can consider it. Hilarious, bro.
The problem with an addict is that they personally have to want to change. You can write a prescription and say, take this, and they can get improvement. However, if they don't want to, they won't.
This look like Jerry Springer's girl version, man. It's more Jerry. No, that seriously look like Jerry Springer's girl version, man.
They won't. We can only do so much for you in medicine before you do have to help yourself. The decision is yours.
Yes, ma'am.
I think my children are going to be very happy that I actually came to see the doctor. I do want to stop eating the rocks. I'm not sure if it's going to be an overnight process, but I'm going to quit.
She to cut back on her rock eating twice a day. She plans to return to the doctor. Twice a day. Still too much. Stop it. If I figure out something hurting me, like hurting my health, like cigarettes, or I don't smoke cigarettes, but if I ever did in the future, bro, I'm stopping that shit. Well, I wouldn't want to smoke a cigarette. Watching my family smoke cigarettes and how bad they stink, I wouldn't want to smoke a cigarette. I'm not touching a cigarette. Only thing I touch in my life is like marijuana, a little bit of alcohol, the legal stuff, bro. And don't say marijuana's not legal. Where I'm at is legal. So, you feel me? That's the only thing that I would touch. You have to just be the age of 21 where I'm at, smoke, you feel me? You good. But they're the only two things that I ever touch, and I don't even like marijuana. That stuff I like to be grounded. And I feel like with marijuana, you be out your mind. I don't like being out my mind. I like being me, bro. So that's it. And it take too long to get out your system. And man, I don't see how people would do anything like this. This is low-key crazy to me. But anyway, if y'all like this video, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if y'all want me to react to more stuff like this, we definitely can in the future. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.